Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is You On Podcast, episode 18. We got some special guests in here, and we also got, so AJ couldn't make it to the podcast this episode. We miss him. Shout out him. But we got another Mullah man in here, a returning guest, but he's co-hosting today. Give him a round of applause, Chris Downlearn. Chris, you want to introduce our guests?
Yeah, man. Over here to my left, we got our boy Shady J, luxury window tinting.
What's up, everybody?
How y'all boys doing today?
Man, doing great.
Man, it's been a great day. Had to tint a house, had a couple cars. You know, it was a good day.
How'd that go?
Man, the house was nice. It's like a brand new, just got built. They still had everything finishing up. They have furniture coming in tomorrow. I had to get up on a ladder like 20 feet in the air to do 4 windows.
He was not stoked about that.
Nah, dude.
I hate heights, bro.
I don't hate heights.
I respect you for it, though.
This is what a guy said today. He's like, I don't hate heights. I just hate falling. And I was like, yes.
Bro, no way.
Who doesn't hate falling, though?
Right.
I'm not scared of heights, but I damn sure don't want to fall.
Right. But, I mean, it took a little longer than usual being that high up by myself, stuff like that. But it was still a good day. Got them all hooked up, so.
Bro, so I've been wanting to have you on the podcast for a minute. I did an episode with Chris and McCluskey, and after that, Chris was like, yo, bro, you got to get Shady J on. No disrespect. I was like, who's Shady J?
Right.
Then he told me, bro, I looked you up, man, and I mean, if he gives me his word, he's like, bro, you got to have him on. I'm like, bro, I got it. But, the funny thing about it is I looked you up, and then I swear to God, dude, every day after that, I would see someone post that you done detailed somebody's vehicle. Even for instance, the other night, I was talking to Colt Harmon.
Right. Yeah.
And me and him were just bullshitting. He was saying he wanted to come back on and all that. And I swear to God, I got back on Facebook 5 minutes later, and he's shouting you out that you just detailed his car. I'm like, what, bro?
Well, I actually didn't detail it. I tinted it.
Or you tinted it?
Yeah, I don't do the detailing. The owner does.
Okay.
I hate cleaning cars. Even after I tint them, I don't like cleaning them. So I just tint them, and he had a nice 2022 Mercedes GLS 450. It was sick. And, tinted that. He wants to do his house too, maybe even Fat Burger. That's what I'm hoping on.
Ooh.
But, yeah, so we'll see. But, yeah, he's a cool dude, man. Talked to him for a little bit, talked about business and stuff, how everything's going with him and how he does things. And, it was a good conversation. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, Colt's my god, bro. That's the cool thing about Colt. Shout out him, dude. So I guess he had been watching my podcast, and his mom was a teacher at Greenbrier, went to school there. And, bro, I had just had this guy on, and we were talking. He's like, man, who's somebody you wanted to have come on? I was like, Miss Harmon. And I guess he had just been watching it, and, he just shouted me out. He was like, bro, my mom got a shout out, Yeah. And, I liked it, and he was like, bro, I'll come on. So, I didn't even have to ask him, but that,
right.
That's the type of guy he is, he's, always, looking out for someone or, always messing with people, especially in the town,
Right, that's the local love. He was talking about,
for sure.
Bringing his vehicle to me and, wanting to do his business in his house. He was like, I want to keep things local, and I was like, that's exactly what we're about, too, keeping it in the community. Don't go outsource to a different city that you can get it done here by somebody that's dependable, stuff like that actually knows a lot about it.
Right.
Instead of just that does it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Which is nice.
And he'll put you on some game, too, with the business. He's been doing it for a minute,
Right.
And, Fat Burger's fire, Colt's quick draw, Can't beat getting gas there with the inflation process,
Right. I just had a Fat Burger for lunch today, actually.
Yeah? How was it?
It was amazing. I sat down in the same booth that I sit in when I go by myself. Every once in a while, I'll go and sit down and have a burger. Just by myself, right by the side door at that booth, and just eat it, and it's delicious every time.
Bro, I've seen
Never
it on
bad,
Greenbrier
bro.
Family News. You should know. Just sitting there chilling, just eating one.
Had to.
I liked it.
So good. So good.
Oh, so I was going to talk to you too. So you're starting you started a podcast.
Yeah, on TikTok.
Tell me about this.
It's with me and my buddy Johnny Blades, a guy in the tint industry that's in Texas. He owns his own business called Texas Heat Tint, and me and him have talked about it for a long time. And it took us 2 months to actually jump into it because we were so busy. He's a business owner. I'm, an employee or whatever, but still, we're both busy. Family, all that kind of stuff. And then one day we were just like, dude, we got to do it. It's got to be Wednesdays, 6 o'clock. It's called The Dark Truth, and you can find us on TikTok every Wednesday, 6 Central Standard Time. But yeah, it's it's a different perspective. Two people that are pretty similar, but also super different that come to the same conclusions with different mindsets, which is what we love about it. It's like we don't have to have the same process of getting there, but when we get there, it's great. You know, like we could talk about different subjects, stuff like that or whatever, but it's not always tent-based either. It's like, it's both.
The whole 9 yards.
Right.
Well, I don't think you you want to have somebody that you co-host with that like you completely agree on with everything.
Never.
That's with everything. Like, so he was talking, you're a sports guy, right?
Yes.
All right. What's your favorite sports like channel or show? I would say like you like Undisputed, First Take.
I don't actually watch sports shows. I just watch games, and that's it. I don't.
That's cool. I'm cool with that.
I don't keep updated on any trades or anything. Like when the season's going to start now, I have no idea who's went where, and I can't wait to see what happens. You know what I mean?
So forget all the BS. Like I'm just watching the game.
Yeah, I'm
respect
just trying
that,
to watch the game because that's the best.
We don't
part
need
of
the
it
politics.
To me. I don't like all that stuff.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I was just getting at like I watch Undisputed. It's like Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I've seen clips, but
right. One of them saying this, one of them saying the other, but it makes for good entertainment.
Of course.
So if you have someone agreeing on the same thing, like I don't know, dude, it's just
boring.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
We definitely challenge each other when we've only had 2 episodes, and we've challenged each other both episodes. Like even though we might agree on something, we always play devil's advocate just to see the other's opinion on something. You know, we don't necessarily agree with what we're saying, but we do want to see what your argument is towards it. Because in my opinion, if you can't argue both points, then I don't want to hear your argument. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like if you can't see both sides, then I don't see any credibility in what you're kind of saying. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
If you're one-sided, I don't like it.
You gotta have an open mind too. You know?
Definitely.
Well, even like when AJ's on, like we'll be setting booby traps for each other, you know, just to like get at each other, you know, just to get it started and everything. But that's cool that you're doing it. I was gonna tell you, man, I wanted to watch your podcast. Okay.
Right.
I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I don't know how to use TikTok, bro. No, like I'm being so dead serious. I had a story. So listen, it was about the last time we got that last stimulus check, right? Okay.
Right.
I get my stimulus check. I'm like, I'm going to B-Dubs. Give me a couple of beer. That's my spot. You know, got sports, got your beer. I know all the girls that work there. All whole 9 yards, all that.
Good discount.
So I'm just chilling, bro. Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, but I'm just.
That's undisclosed.
We don't know nothing about that. Anyways, so I'm just chilling, dude. And like out of nowhere, my buddy Hunter Barton calls me. He's like, brr. I'm like, hello. He's like, hey, bro, you want to go to Fort Worth, Texas? This out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I'm like, it's like 6 o'clock. I've been drinking some beer. I'm probably 4 deep. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling myself. It's Friday.
Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah. You goddamn right I want to go.
But I'm like, let's go. Why are we going though? You know? He's like, bro, I just I posted this TikTok video. It's kind of went viral, and this girl wants me to come hang out. She's hot. She's like,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro. I swear to God, she was like, I got tickets to this concert in Fort Worth, and she's got a hot friend. I need someone to ride with me. I'm like, I gotta have my dog's back. You know what I mean? And this is all on a whim, no planning, no nothing, dude. I'm like, where you at? He's like, I'm on my way. Where are you at? I'm like, I'm at B-Dubs. He's like, well, I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck. Yeah. I'm like, bartender, one more Vegas bomb, tap me out.
Yeah, right.
So we go to Fort Worth, man. Pull up to I'm still like trying to process this, you know, because like I'm telling you, I've never had TikTok, nothing like that.
Right.
And so we pull up to these girls' house and open up the door. They greet us. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And they greet us. They're like, "What's up, Hunter?" He like looks. They're like, "What's up, Jared?" I'm like, on my phone. Hunter's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm downloading TikTok right now." What do you mean, bro? What do you mean?
I gotta get on this platform right now.
But the next day, bro, I found myself just watching the videos, just mind control. So like, I'm like, I deleted it, but
man,
my man like Shady J got a podcast, so I gotta watch it. But I gotta figure out how to do that. So if you could give me some tips, I would love that.
Man, it's okay. So what you look at on there, I actually heard something on Joe Rogan's podcast today with Theo Vaughn about how TikTok actually takes a lot of your information. But anyways, so what it does is it makes you see the things that you want to see, right? So
the things you react to.
Right, like not even that. The things you watch the most, the things that you stay on longer, that you don't swipe first, you know, things like that.
It definitely pays attention to all of that.
It pays so much attention.
Bro.
Even things
Chinese
you do,
spyware.
dude.
Yeah.
That's what it is, though. That's what it was about on Joe Rogan's podcast. Is about how it's literally gathering information, but that's a whole nother thing. I don't know for a fact, so don't fact check me.
Said don't talk about
I don't
politics.
know.
Hey, before we got on camera, I said anything. He said no politics.
No politics.
Here we go, John. I'm
It's
just
not
playing.
politics though. It's
Yeah, I know.
intelligence and shit. So
Yeah, I'll take a drink to that too.
stressful.
But yeah, dude, like you were talking about, and the cool thing I've seen about you too is whenever I was saying that like I've seen you everywhere around Facebook,
Right.
you know, all that. You're pretty good at marketing. Like before we even did this podcast,
He's
bro, there's
stepped it
probably
up
been
for
about
sure.
Definitely.
5 posts about this podcast coming up.
Dude, I have to. If it's something that I'm interested in, that I have a passion about, that I'm like actually genuinely concerned with, I'm gonna share it.
Right.
Like even if it's something stupid as like I made one the other day. Like if you're not yelling your kids' names at them to stop an action, are you even a parent? Like that's just a random thought I have, right? But then also when it comes to like if I'm doing something like my podcast, coming on here, anything tent related when it comes to like going to an event, stuff like that, I always want to just bring awareness to it because not a lot of people talk about the things that they actually enjoy. They just talk about what everybody else likes. So that's why I always like boost, like when you said you're coming on here and I'm like dead set on doing it, I'm going to share the shit out of it. Put your URL to your channel everywhere. I'm going to tell people to follow you. I'm going to be like, can't wait till it drops. Wait until I put it on, you know, that kind of stuff, all that. And that came from window tinting. Like all you have to do is just keep it constant. It's called like jab, 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 right hook. It's a book by Gary Vee. And you just keep putting jabs out there until one lands and you're like, perfect. And then, you know, if it doesn't land, whatever, you just keep going. You keep doing it until it works. Because the more you don't do it, the less like reach you're going to have. You're not going to have anybody. It's just going to go and stop.
I like Gary Vee.
Dude, love him.
He almost convinced me into getting into NFTs.
Man, I almost did it, but
I
then
know, bro.
it crashed, bro.
So bad.
Like bad, and Bitcoin and all that stuff kind of went down. I'm not big into that, but I know people that are, and I've seen like the reactions to everything going shit. And I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't do it. I was like this close.
So you said you watch sports. You know Trevor Lawrence, obviously.
Right.
So his
They're
rookie
playing
contract.
tonight.
Do what?
They're playing tonight.
Who's playing tonight?
The Jaguars and the Raiders
Preseason?
tonight.
No way.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame game.
Oh.
So I'm here instead of watching football. Just remember.
Bro, I'm honored.
Just remember that.
Boo.
Boo this man.
Which one is it? No.
Nope.
We'll figure it out.
I was about to say we got some time.
I was gonna say he actually so I don't know exactly like he was the first pick overall in the draft.
Yep.
So I think they get like a 30 mil like contract, something like that. If you're like the
Super
first
fat.
like 5 pick or
Bunch
something
of
like
money.
that.
Yeah.
Bro, he took like 80% of like what he was gonna earn and put it in all crypto.
Oh man.
That's crazy, man.
That dude's got balls.
Bro.
Ain't
But
he
he's
though?
broke
That
now.
dude's got
He's probably
balls.
broke now.
That's so crazy though.
Oh man.
That's a lot of money.
That's
That's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
money,
A
man.
lot of fucking money, man.
A lot of money. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Even when Colt was on, I was asking him about it. I'm like, bro, so he was telling me about some kind of like business venture or something. I'm like, would you be cool if they paid you in Bitcoin? He was like, fuck no.
Yeah, because it's non-fungible, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Basically, it's art. So like non-fungible token means it's whatever that person says it's worth.
Right, and a Bitcoin, if you think about it, it's the same shit. It's a digital coin that's not even real.
I don't really know how any of it works.
Me either.
But I know I can go to an ATM and they're like, do you want it in Bitcoin?
I'm like, no.
I'm like, what?
Said I want my cash.
Yeah,
Exactly.
don't pay for any tent job in Bitcoin. I won't accept it.
You won't accept it?
No. I'll take
Man.
American Express before Bitcoin.
So, Chris, what you been up to, man?
Right.
Same. Chilling, working, man.
Riding his fucking Grom.
I've been seeing that a lot.
For sure.
I've been seeing
for
that a lot.
sure.
The thing's sick.
Yeah.
He wants me to get one, but
Everybody listening needs to buy a Grom.
We should start a club, dude.
you hear that?
I swear to God.
The
Come
Grom
on.
boys.
No, that is not what we're gonna call it. That is not what we're gonna call it. But I know there's so many people around Greenbrier with some money. Like, buy yourself a fucking Grom. You're gonna get 115, 116 miles to the gallon. You're going to have a great fucking time. Sure, people might be laughing at you if you're like me and 6'3", but you're going to be smiling the whole time.
Right.
And then you just cruise in a wheelie past them.
Yep. Gotta love it.
I mean, it's
it's
a win-win-win.
Flying in the air while he's doing a wheelie.
It's a win-win-win. Like, everybody needs to have one.
Do you ever get messed with around with like cops?
Dude, so
I've heard people on motorcycles, they're like, dude, you're never going to get pulled over because they're worried that they're going to hit you.
This ain't even
Really?
wood.
That's what I've always been told.
On this wood. I have never been stopped on the grom yet, which I hope I don't. I mean, it's all completely legal, you know, everything's straight, but I just don't want to get pulled over. But
right.
I did, dude. Yesterday, I was headed to my mother-in-law's for family night, and I rode the grom over there, which I don't usually do, and come through Worcester and hit the little side road to come out by the gas station to avoid the four-way. Hit that hard right and pull a wheelie up, grab third, grab fourth. I'm like riding the fuck
just
out of
killing
it.
it.
See these people standing outside of the side door of the gas station there in Worcester, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the workers. As I get closer, I see big yellow letters on the back,
cops.
bro. So I set it down, and I'm by this point, dude, I'm doing like 45. Like, so when I set it down, the front tire just skirt.
Oh no.
I look, and it's a fucking Faulkner County Sheriff, and I'm like,
Damn.
oh, God. Cruise to the stop sign, hit my blinker. I'm like, just cruise
look,
out. Like,
act cool.
Yeah, I didn't do shit. Whole time.
Yeah. Doing the look back, looking in the mirror.
Man, no, I don't run mirrors.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We got to look back.
So that's that little pussy ass shit.
Yeah,
That's the worst. That's the worst part, though, is they not running mirrors. You start looking back like that, you look suspicious.
Oh, always.
They're like, oh, what's he up to?
yeah, what's he looking at? What's he got under his seat? You know, like.
I'm that fucker. I'm like, man, I'm making sure you ain't riding my ass, dude.
Right.
I don't want you to rear end me.
You had some close calls with just like people's driving?
Oh, yeah.
You
So
know?
many.
That's what I would be nervous about.
Weekly,
Yeah.
multiple times a week. I've had,
I bet.
most of the time it's in Conway, but I've had people in Greenbrier like push me out of my lane trying to get over. Like literally had to swerve into the turn lane, pull out in front of me, like just give me no warning they're turning and just lock the brakes up at the last minute. Like.
That's crazy because I've always been the type that like I was like, dude, if I see a motorcycle, let them get over it. Like I'm not gonna ride.
I'm
on
the
it,
same way, dude.
Hang back, just
You know?
grab their six, just sit there and watch them.
Swear.
Because if you like fade too far back, people like swerve behind them and shit.
Cut
like, just
in.
stay right on them, just see what's going on. Now, because he rides motorcycles, I do that now. Like subconsciously, I'm like, I'm gonna ride with this motorcycle, you know.
Well, I promise
Make
you,
sure he's okay.
everybody that rides appreciates that. I
Right.
promise you.
That's good.
I thought you were saying like I'm riding motorcycles now because he's riding. Like,
No, not motorcycles.
No, we just get him to wreck pit bikes.
Yeah. I wreck 110s and what was Michael's 250?
No, it's a 125F.
Yeah.
Don't get it confused. 125F.
I don't know what the
twisted
difference
in
It
is.
was the little trail
I have
bike.
no idea what
like,
that
I'm not
means.
gonna lie, I don't
not
either.
fast at all.
I was riding around pretty good, dude, and I came into like park by the homies, and I fucking whiskey throttled and like
Locked the front
fucking,
brake up and
flipped over and shit. Hopped right up, and everybody's like, "You good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." They're like, "Well, better than most." Because I ain't gonna lie, dude, that shit fucking hurt, dude. I slammed my hip on the ground and everything. It sucked.
Bro, so I was
fun.
gonna ask, how do y'all know each other?
long
Just
story.
through our old ladies, basically.
Yeah, long story. Like,
Because he went to school with my wife, and
yeah,
you know,
So did I.
right?
Yeah,
y'all went to school with my wife. Sorry, let me rephrase.
Shout
that.
out her. Lady J, is that what y'all call her? What's her nickname?
Lady Shady.
Lady Shady.
Yeah, she does
Hell yeah.
makeup. She
Lady
does
J
makeup,
wouldn't be a
bro.
bad name too, though, because now she's a Jernigan and Jessica. So
True,
not
I haven't
terrible.
seen her in forever, man.
I like the Lady Shady too.
I do too. Makes it a little ominous, you know.
Right.
I feel that. But so y'all just met through them, or
Yeah, so literally they hadn't even hung out in years. And it was literally like right around the time both of our daughters were born or about to be born. I don't
Right.
know. Somebody will fact
Yeah,
check me
because
on this.
they were both pregnant at the same time. Basically.
Yes.
it'll be in
So-
the comments.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Hopefully.
saying.
For
Somebody
sure,
will
for
fact
sure,
check me
for
on
sure.
this.
Oh, Jessica will for
So-
sure, bro.
They ended up reconnecting, and you know how every friend with their
significant other.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you'll love him.
He's so cool.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll go hang out. And then that's how we met. And then at first I'm like, man, this dude, all he likes is sports and video games. I'm like, man, I don't.
He likes to sit around and drink beer all the time.
I'm like, he's cool, but I don't know if this is going to be just my best friend ever, like. And then fast forward, we just, a few times we just kind of had to hang out with the women. And then it was like, we fucking just built a relationship and kept hanging out more. And it's like, hey, fucker, what are you doing?
Yeah, the homie.
Like, oh, I'm coming over. What are you doing? Oh, well, I'm waiting.
I'm like, bring the 22. Let's shoot some turtles.
I got my dad's truck at his house, dude. We use it for the farm truck. It's like, it's a pond rig. We drive down to the pond and shit. You want to get off of work on a fucking hard day, you whip some shitties, you jump in Pop's truck.
Shit, what are y'all doing this weekend?
We have something going on Saturday, I believe, but we can't talk about it.
No, we definitely can't talk about it.
Off camera?
Possibly.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, off camera for
Definitely
sure.
off camera. But it's a event that we're going to. But
nice.
Sunday, I don't know. What are we doing Sunday? Nothing?
Sunday, I got to do some work for my mom's boss.
My girl's working Sunday, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Sunday
but it's not going to take too long, so.
Shit, holler at me Sunday, bro.
I got you, bro.
Dude, I got 20 acres in a pond.
Oh, shit.
I got a truck and a 22 and like 3 dirt bikes, and we got a lot. We can have some fun.
Yeah.
I really got 2 trucks out there, but we only fuck around in one.
For now.
Dude, you know what, like, I'm the worst about is, like, Sunday fun days is not stocking up on Saturday for Sunday.
Oh, my mama, dude. We do it. It happens every fucking week, dude.
Oh, my God. I'll be texting him, hey, you got any beer?
Dude,
he'll be texting me, you got any beer?
Bro, you've texted me that.
Bro, I'm like, hey, you got some beer?
Buy some from me, bro.
Yep, that's me every time.
But not even that. Like, the night before, we'll be hanging out, and then we'll be like, we really need to go get some more beer. And then we won't fucking do it.
I know how it goes, buddy.
It's only because we don't want to ask our ladies to take us.
And then we're texting the next day, texting each other.
Dude,
like,
we should have.
We were texting each other the next day. We should have talked him into it, man. Or we should have went. Every time.
Where are the bootleggers at nowadays?
Dude, bro, I used to know a few when I first moved to Conway.
But that's another thing we talked about is just starting up our own bootlegging. No, we'd probably drink all our shit.
Not on paper.
Undisclosed.
Not on paper.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
hypothetically,
you can't
yes.
see, get the shades on. You can't see the wink,
It's all props.
Right.
I just wet my tents.
Bro, so, hey, listen. I got a challenge for you.
Oh, God, here we go.
You don't have to accept it, but I'm going to do it.
All right.
And it's like a you won't type of thing. This is called the You Won't podcast because you won't. You know what I mean? Yep. So, if this video reaches 500 views, over 500 views, I'm going to get that tatted on me.
Dude, it's going to reach way more than 500 views.
Okay.
I promise you.
Okay. All right, so you're confident.
Dude, I'm telling you. Like, you're underestimating the people.
No, I'm not. I'm just listening to what you're saying.
The people I know in this industry. Like, I could be like, yo, this dude's going to get
your
it.
exact words. Like, he could
when
quote
this comes
it.
out,
I mean, I did roll out a red carpet for everybody.
Listen, when you fucking post this, I'm going to clip that, what you just said. And I'm going to put it on I'm going to put it on my page, and I'm going to throw it in all these groups I'm in, dude. It's going to get over, like, 100,000 views.
You're that confident?
Not 100,000. I'm just kidding. Maybe like 1,000.
But 500 at least.
Easy.
All right. So
Easy.
I'll do that. But if we get 500 or over, you got to get hashtag you won't.
I don't have any tattoos.
He has 0
That could be your
tattoos,
first, though.
bro.
Can't.
You won't.
No, we done talked about it. If he gets one, his first might
All right,
even
you
be
get
with
it.
me.
You get it.
This, though.
Come on.
Hey, you get it?
I'll get to stay shady with you. I done told him
you'll
I'd
get the you won't.
No, you got to get hashtag you won't.
Yeah, dude, I'll put it right on my ass.
Fuck it. Which cheek?
Right on the
Which
right cheek. Right.
All right, I'll do left.
Dude,
all right.
Y'all are fucking hilarious, bro.
Are you gonna? We're gonna take a picture of both of our ass cheeks. You're gonna have to put that in all your. We're
doing the hashtag,
groups and all
right?
that. Yeah.
Fine.
All right.
Fine. I'm done.
I'll definitely do. You gonna do it too? You can just still. You can still act
Are you
like
against
you have
tattoos or
dude,
like?
Hey,
no, it's just I'm
Shady.
if I want to get a tattoo, it's gotta like be something. Like so, I've always said that it's gonna
like
be
you
the
don't
Stay
have
Shady
none
thing.
still. You can act like you don't have none still. Who's gonna see your ass besides your wife?
My wife.
She'll know.
She might like it though. She's like, ooh, he's
She'll
a
be grabbing on
daredevil.
it different for you.
She'll never see it. I got too much hair, bro.
Same, G.
You can shave it for one time when you're getting the tat. They shave it. Like there's a one time she's gonna.
You gotta
see it.
get shaved to get
For
tattooed.
sure.
By a
Man.
professional, anyways. I've been tattooed by some weird motherfuckers. Man, so,
Okay, if
facts.
it
Do
if
not
it
get
happens,
tattooed in the kitchen, people.
if it happens, that's when we'll discuss it. I'm super down if it happens.
I thought you were just saying it's gonna
I
happen.
know there's gonna be more than 500 views. I know it for a
Why don't
fact.
we up it to 1,000? You down for 1,000?
I'll do it.
All right, if it's 1,000, you have to.
If
do
it's
it.
1,000, I'll do it.
Shake it. Yup.
I'll do it.
Y'all seen it here first, folks.
But we still gonna do it if it's 500, right?
I'll do it for 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it for 5.
It's got to be
Fuck
the.
it.
I could do the Stay Shady though, right? Not the you won't.
I
Yeah.
thought we was all doing
can
the
do
you
whatever
won't,
you- like,
but yeah, you do stay.
I said I
shady.
was
It's your
gonna do
first
the-
one.
Yeah, it's
so
whatever. Yeah, it's got to be your brand.
I'll do the you won't for you, bud. I'll take one for the
you
team.
won't.
I will though. I'm not the one.
Oh no,
to-
he will.
I'm not the one to
Bro,
say that.
that's
to.
the-
I
that's
grew
the
up
you
with him.
will.
I
That's
already
the
know.
you
I
will.
know,
Yeah.
because he won't.
Oh,
you know?
he will though.
I'm that fucker that you hand me a tattoo gun, I'll do it myself.
Listen,
Oh my god.
It won't be good at all.
you ain't gotta tell me. Me and him used to have to go to Saturday school together, bro.
Man.
Chris.
Yeah. What do you mean? You want me to hand you one?
Yeah, I can't reach down there.
You remember Saturday school, Chris?
Yeah, dude.
That's some bullshit.
I never went
Dude.
to Saturday school.
All of fucking Greenbrier High School was some bullshit. Like, just 10 years ago plus. So glad that's long gone.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. When y'all graduate?
You graduated in 13, right?
I was supposed to, but
Yeah, we had this combo last
yeah,
time.
we did. We did.
But like hypothetically, you were supposed to be. I
Yeah.
was 14,
Nice. Oh,
and I wasn't supposed to, and I did. So
2008, baby.
2011,
Yeah, nice.
motherfucker.
Oh wait, son.
I got 11 because I got kicked out.
Nice. Cheers to that, he said.
fuck it, I'll do it. Yeah, bro, I've kind of been hitting it. It's been a long week, dude. They've been working my ass off, dude.
What do you do?
I'm a welder.
Nice.
Yeah, I weld in Conway.
Oh,
Yeah.
What type of welding?
right.
Like
need some
MIG,
help.
flux. It's
Dude,
like factory.
MIG and
weld.
flux.
Can
mostly.
you fucking weld my mufflers back together? My
Yeah,
glass pack just went
sure, bro.
like horror legs to the
I was
ceiling,
just.
dog.
Like, you got.
I got you.
Yeah, I was going there with
The
it.
bracket just fucking let go, I guess. Like the shitty weld that was on there, it was just like bye bye. Now I have a big ass zip tie that's like fucking this thick around two 24-inch glass packs, just holding it together.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Hoping it doesn't get too fucking hot. So
Such a sad cause.
So do you know all the laws on the tent, like how dark
Yeah.
you can have it?
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah, but
darkest
we're
you
not
can
going
have
to
it?
disclose that.
Why? It's
we
Okay.
could definitely disclose it.
why could you
No.
not, Chris?
They sign a waiver. No, I'm just kidding. They don't
I was
sign a
about to
waiver.
say, everybody wants darker than legal, but
Okay,
nobody
so-
wants to admit.
I just asked which one is legal.
Okay, so
I'm not saying he does
it
illegal.
depends. It depends on which vehicle, though. So sedans, coupes, it's no darker than 25% on the doors, no darker than 10% on the back glass. And then SUVs, trucks, vans, it's no darker than 25 on the front two, no darker than 10% on the back half of the vehicle. So like back doors back, you can have as dark as 10%. And factory tint on those vehicles usually is around like between 17 and 30. So you actually have to like figure out which you can put on the back and stuff like that or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of people don't know it's more intricate than just like put some tint on there. You know, it's like people come in, they're like, oh, I thought matching the back was legal. I'm like, it's not. Because
Nope.
it's darker than
He's not
legal.
wrong.
Yeah, it's darker than legal on the front if you have the same as the back on like SUVs, trucks. And they're like, really? You can see right through it. And I'm like, well, that's the law. It doesn't mean that you can see through it or not. It's just the law. Like I can't change it. I mean, I'll do what you want, but you have the risk. It's not on me because I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It was
He's
the
not
dude-
responsible.
It was dude
Shady
down the
J
road.
is not responsible.
Nah, dude, never. You gotta stay shady. You can't. It's down the road, bro.
Always stay shady.
Got to.
Have to, bro. Man, dude, I'm so glad y'all came on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Straight up, dude.
I've been looking forward to it all day.
Yeah,
I've been
me
at work,
too, bro.
I've been at work like busting out that house, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to go fucking sit down, chit chat, have a good ass fucking time. It's my favorite stuff.
Bro, so I basically, so I do production, and what I do is I like weld the same thing. Like, there's a couple different things I weld, but like all the same type of thing.
Right.
I weld like just repetitive stuff. I'll be sitting
Right.
there just welding. I'm like, a couple more hours, weld the same bead, a couple hours. I'll be like in my head just thinking about all kinds of things. Like,
Yeah, easy.
like topics, ideas.
Yeah,
Yada,
same
yada, yada, you know?
Same shit when I'm like tinning and I'm doing the same fucking
You
car.
get in like your zone.
Oh, duh. Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
he
and I'm
gets
prescribed
way
Adderall
too-
too, though, so I'm
that's
like,
different. But that's different.
He gets way too in his zone.
That's so much different. He scared the shit out of me
I was
one
about
day.
to say, you walk up and grab Jordan while he's tinting something.
Because I always have my headphones in and their earbuds, so I can't hear shit. And I even have
You
a
gotta
sign.
have the music.
I even have a sign that says "Lean in and yell." Like I really do. I'll show you.
I'm the homie. I don't do that.
He walked right in, dude, on a Saturday. Didn't think he was gonna show up because he's supposed to come help me that day. He
I
was
did show
behind
up
me.
a little late.
Yeah,
I did.
about an hour.
Only about an hour. Fuck off.
about an hour, he said. He
Only
said a little,
about an
about an hour.
And then he scared me and made me fuck up the tent. But I even told him, I was like, it's not your fault.
oh,
I said, it's my fault.
Bro, he even said that today.
I felt so bad,
He
dude.
said, what did he say? Let me get this text. He said, he's like, man, Moolah man running late. I was like,
Oh,
imagine
yeah,
that.
because he
was like,
didn't
it's
eat.
not his fault this
Why are you
time.
It's not his
blaming
fault
me,
this time.
G?
No, I even told him. I was like, the dinner ran a little late. It was still
It definitely
fucking.
did.
It was still
It was-
fucking.
What did we have for
fire.
dinner? What y'all have for dinner?
Pork shoulder, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pork butt.
Shoulder.
It was butt.
Same. It's the same thing.
You had what?
Pork shoulder.
Oh, nice.
His roommate Amber fucking cooked it all day. She said, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was delicious, dude.
It was fire. Nice.
I need to
and
get
moist.
Amber on here, man.
Good luck.
That'd
yeah.
be a,
Yeah, we're going to give her some time.
that'd be a tough one.
You think?
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know if she's ever done something like this. What is it? What?
Flipper.
Oh, it's not time yet.
I think
Flipper.
it might be
Alright, whatever.
time.
What? in the Oh, shit. Is that your hat?
No, it should be though. We were
about
talking
to
about
say.
this on the way. It should be my hat. We were talking
We
about
go
this
from
on
business
the
to
way.
party.
Yeah.
That should be me, but
I told him, I was like, dude, bargain hunt, $5. It's $5 a bargain hunt, dude. You can pull up $5 for this amazing hat. Just saying.
it is amazing.
It's nice.
I fuck with it. Yeah.
I like his hat though, you know.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't have to wear a hat.
It's more like a crown.
How long you gonna keep it for? Rest of eternity, or?
Until his wife tells
Dude,
him
I
to
told
chop
my-
it off.
I told my old lady that I got a mullet, dude, and before it even like grew out to a decent length, I told my old lady, I was like, I really can't ever see myself without one again. And then it actually started growing and looking all right, and I was like,
It looks amazing. What do you mean?
I was like, man,
It's fucking majestic.
it's like I'm really
Well, you
gonna
got
leave
the
this
actual
motherfucker
mullet though.
forever.
You know what I mean? Because like a lot of dudes will like have the little mid mullet. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
But,
well,
like
that's
you
where
and
I
AJ are
started,
the only
G.
two I know.
That's where I started, bro. I had like
Well, you have to
short
start
hair when
somewhere.
I
Bro.
started it.
Fuck, bro. Listen, hey,
bro,
that's
they
that
tried to
Damascus
steal-
slicker.
They
Yes,
tried to
that's
steal
him.
my swag.
That's
G.
him, bro.
They tried to
Swagging,
steal my
jacking in this
swag.
thing.
I'm just
Listen,
saying.
bro. I came in there one time. It was like we were already talking about like before Sunday. Like we need to go back, go to the liquor store. We're like, nah, we're good. Well, this was Saturday, bro. I'd
You
already
never
been
say
drinking.
we're good. You never say we're good too early.
So we just say, oh,
All right, how
just
about,
in
how
case.
about we can't drive? Is that better?
That's when we recruit
true.
the old ladies.
Yeah.
We're like, hey,
I'll give you
Well, it depends on those
$20.
ladies.
y'all want some milkshakes?
I'll pay you some fucking gas money.
and some milkshake. You want a milkshake from Sonic?
Right.
Go get me some beer.
I like it.
Damn, I'm taking notes.
Dude, I'm telling
Anyway,
you,
bro, I came
My old
in.
lady loves milkshakes and slushies, dog.
you gotta have the fucking incentives, baby. That's business.
You can't just ask for
That's business,
Bro.
bro.
You gotta have the incentives.
You can't
said, "No,
ask
you
for
just gotta
something
step
with
your
nothing
game
in
up."
return.
Right.
You can't ask for nothing, or
You have to give.
You
something.
can't ask for something with nothing in return.
Okay,
Which
well,
sucks.
forget everything I was about to say. One time I went in there drunk, and I seen Yoda up there, and I'm like, bro, how much for Yoda? They wouldn't sell me
We
Yoda.
buy him.
What?
Yeah, they wouldn't sell me Yoda.
I would have been like $50. Would you have bought it?
Fuck yes, you know what?
He's- for
Keep the
50
100.
bucks?
Keep the 100, bro.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go
all
buy.
right.
I'm gonna go buy a Yoda and hang it in the shop for if he ever comes by.
I'm about to say, hey, I got a
Wanna buy
baby
it?
Yoda in
You
my. I got a baby Yoda in my garage,
get
bro.
one.
You've been there. I guess you didn't pay enough attention.
And it's in the fucking capsule.
Yeah, like it unopened
Yeah,
package.
he's
G.
got Grogu in the fucking capsule.
unopened package, G. So
I'm just saying, keep
taking
that,
offers.
Keep that in like 20 years from now. It'd be
Taking
worth like
offers.
$1,000 maybe. You never know. You never know, right?
So Chris, what? All right, so like you were talking about before you rolled up, you're like, man, I kind of done this before. What did you think the first time you did one? You're
Right.
Like, what in the hell am I doing?
Here, like,
Yeah, no,
dude,
just coming on
yeah,
the podcast,
bro.
you know.
So I'm not even gonna cap, dude. I was super stoked the entire day, and then literally pulled into your driveway that day. Soon as I got on my ride, all this anxiety hit me. I was like, oh fuck, like I don't know what the
But
hell
that's
I'm
good,
doing.
though.
I don't know what we're talking about. I was like, god damn, I'm nervous as shit.
For real?
That's
Dude,
good,
I
though.
was so nervous. And then what it didn't help though that I come in here. He's like, yeah, try the headphones on. You know, hey, speaking to the mic, you can hear yourself talk. And then literally, not even a minute later, he's like, all right, y'all ready? All right, we're going. And
Chris
I'm
is
like,
like,
oh
what?
shit. I'm like, what is going on? All right. So, but this time I was a little bit more prepared.
Right.
Because I was kind of expecting that, which we didn't roll through it like that this time, but I was kind of expecting that. So I was prepared.
Right.
But not as prepared
Whoa.
as I should have been.
Heads up.
It's just one of those things, bro. I'm a camera shy person. Like,
Shouldn't be.
so
You look gorgeous.
Dude, like, go ahead.
Do you
What a
follow any
sweetheart.
gamers, like any heavy streamers?
lame.
Tell me he
Bro, I
doesn't
could
look,
probably name
Tell
one.
me he doesn't look like the fucking blonde Dr. Disrespect right now.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Should I
I ain't
pull
gonna
him
lie
up?
to you, bro. I don't know who the
Alright, hold
fuck
on.
that is.
I don't
neither.
have a clue.
That's exactly why I took a picture. Hold on, let me show you.
You took a picture of me a while ago.
Hell
I saw
yeah.
you, asshole. All right.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I don't have anything against gaming because, like, I'm more like I'll play
I
Madden
don't
with my
either. I don't
buddies,
have-
but like, but I don't have the attention span. I'm
But I don't
ADD,
either.
bro.
But this is the thing. I don't like watch these streamers. I just see them like on TikTok and shit. I would just be like, oh, you know. Blah, blah,
well, that's the
blah,
thing. I don't
whatever.
have TikTok either. But shout out to them. You,
You
know,
do
I'm
have
sure.
TikTok. You said
I
you
mean,
did.
I do have TikTok. I don't know how to use TikTok.
Tell me that's not the blonde
I
Dr.
mean,
Disrespect,
shit.
bro. Look at dude. Look at
Do
dude.
not. No, that's disrespectful to compare me to that guy. That's fuck.
Well, his. Is
I mean, he has a
fake.
mullet and a mustache.
Yeah, but his is fake though. I'm just in the
Oh,
sunglasses. I'm
you're
just
gonna
fucking,
compare me to a fake
Oh,
mullet having
come
bitch?
on, bro. Come
Yeah,
on,
but that
bro.
dude's
Bro,
like
come
streaming
on, bro.
gaming. He's like
Right.
streaming, like riding
Bro.
his bike. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
You're almost
I
3
keep
years in
telling
on
him-
this thing.
I keep telling him he needs to fucking make TikTok videos of him riding his bikes and shit.
And I keep telling you, just come to the lot with me, hold the camera on the pit bike.
You never set a time,
you don't
bro.
you don't have one of them like ones you can put on the helmet or
I
whatever?
do.
I mean, I do, but
I
it's
do.
it's not a good view.
I got
mean,
a GoPro.
it would be like a good view to kind of like crop in here and there, but it's not a good view is to see what the hell's going on. GoPros do not give you good.
They don't give you
angles.
justice.
No, dude.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
far
yeah.
as like hill climbs, wheelies, anything like that, like.
If somebody's following you, probably, but not
Well,
if
that's
you're
what I'm
wearing it
saying.
yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
If it's on your helmet, trash.
Then
I
let
get-
me follow you and Black Betty with the fucking thing on front of the vehicle, and while you're in front of me, I can.
So you can
fucking-
just T-bone me and take me out.
Why would I T-bone you?
Man, I don't
See,
know.
look, you see what happens here? He always thinks the negative things. No, Chris, I'm not gonna hit you.
Yeah, I know a perfect spot. Private
hit
road. No, private road. I'm saying to film private road and all.
It's like to run me
I'm
over.
like, what are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
yeah, I mean, if it would be a
I'm
perfect
sensitive
spot
to
for
that.
him. It would be a perfect spot for him if he wanted to do that because it's a private road and shit. So if he did that and dipped, I'd be screwed.
Dude, just put me on the 110 with the fucking.
That's
like,
what I've been saying the whole time, dude.
Listen, we'll schedule it, Chris. Quit getting butthurt.
Can I be there when this
Yes,
happens?
Yeah.
you definitely
Yeah.
can be there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've been. I think my next investment is buying another camera. I think I should vlog and stuff like that.
Dude,
too,
get a
you know?
get a GoPro. Get a GoPro.
Well, not just that, that too, but like just a camera, just to like vlog and all that. I guess you could do that with GoPro.
Dude, it's a great camera. Like
Yeah,
you can literally
get a good external mic, and you're fucking in there.
Well,
Yep.
I lived in Breckenridge, Colorado. Have you ever been to Colorado?
never.
Have you ever been to Colorado?
So bad.
All right. Have you ever snowboarded?
Never.
Damn, that's
wanna-
crazy,
I
bro.
wanna
You would
snowboard
you would
so
love
bad.
it.
I've
You
always
would love
wanted
it,
to
bro.
try it.
But,
Snowboarding and surfing, two things.
I want to.
Yeah.
That's something I want to do too. And anyways, no. So my buddy let me use his GoPro, and he had this little stick.
Right.
And when I was snowboarding, you could just hold it out and all that. Bro,
Is it
just
the one that makes it invisible?
yeah.
That's so fucking cool, dude.
So dope, bro. I can say at one point in my life that I used to be able to snowboard to get to work.
That's fucking awesome.
Bro, I don't know, dude. I got to do some cool experiences with life, you know. And I think everybody should at a certain time, you
Right,
know.
but that's life, right?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I used to be always wanting to not do anything.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Ask him.
I only say that because I experienced
Yeah.
it, bro.
He
He'd
said
be like-
this lazy
he'd be
fuck
like- yeah,
just
he'd be like,
wanted to play
not even
video
being
games.
lazy.
No, not even
being
that.
lazy.
Just
not wanting to do
doing
shit.
anything. Yeah.
I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, very introverted.
Dude, I'm an introvert.
Bro,
like
that's
a
not
motherfucker,
bad,
bro.
though.
It's not.
Sometimes
no,
I
but
wish I was
it
more
is for your
introverted.
friends, though.
So
It
am
is for your
I.
friends, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Because I'm a very selfless person when it comes to like hanging out with friends and shit. Like, if they want to do something, I will want to do it because they want to do it. Like when he's like, I'm bringing the 450
Like
and the
you won't.
110, and I'm like, cool, bet.
No.
I'm gonna ride the
Send it.
110.
you're a liar. Most of the time, you're like, oh, you need me to come pick you up?
I'm like,
We'll
when?
throw him in the back of Black
I'll be
Betty.
like, yeah, I'll be like, when? And he's like, I don't know, just sometime. I'll be like, bet, let's do it Saturday. He's like, okay, fine. That shit's fun though.
yeah, we have
Like,
a
I'm-
fucking
Man,
blast.
Y'all two are so cute.
Dude, I had bro. Dude,
That's my guy, bro. That's my homie.
you want to tell him what Ashley says?
Oh God,
I would love to hear what
I don't
Ashley
know
says.
if we
I
want
would
to
love to
go.
hear what Ashley says.
I
I
don't
like
know if
Ashley.
we want to
Oh,
go that deep.
yeah, I would love to
Oh,
hear what Ashley has
shit.
to
It's
say.
funny, dude, because
It's
it's not
hilarious.
true. But every time we get together and we start drinking, having a good time, Ashley's always like, y'all get so gay when y'all are together. And I'm like, dude, it's not gay. You're just having a good time with your bro. You know what I'm saying?
She's like, every time y'all get together and y'all start drinking,
Yeah.
she's like, y'all start acting more gay.
It's like, what is
Like,
even
what
gay?
does more gay
Like, what
mean?
is
Like,
even,
wait,
yeah.
what?
Wait, do we act gay already? Like,
Right,
what is
like,
your
wait, what?
definition?
Ashley,
You know what I'm saying?
Ashley, you're just jealous of their bromance.
I swear to God.
That's all it is.
Shout out Ashley though.
Yes.
That's my
Yeah,
woman. She is,
I fuck with that.
but babe,
She's
you
cool,
definitely
man.
are jealous of the bromance.
Anytime I come over to anytime I go to Chris's,
She's not.
it's usually like I
never
was
there.
telling you earlier, it's the after party. I'm
Right.
like, dude, what up, Chris? He's like, bro, I'm chilling, I'm drinking. I'm like, you need a partner? He's like, hell yeah. I
Always.
pull up. She don't
Come
ever
over.
bitch. She was like,
Who
yep.
does it, though?
She's like, yep, he's in the garage. I'm like, 10-4, heading that way.
Yep. That's my girl,
Sorry to
bro.
be here. You know, like,
Yeah.
sorry for showing up, but you know.
No, she's cool. There was one time Chris like, all right, bud, I think it's time to go.
Yeah.
Bro,
He was
you
just
need to
as
kill-
bad though.
bro, I know exactly what he's. Hold on.
He was just as bad though.
He's like, you need to
Hold
kick
on.
rocks, bro.
Hold on. Hey, I know exactly what he's talking about. It was like a Wednesday night. Matter of fact, I know it was a Wednesday
The
night.
best day.
It was a Wednesday night, dude. He comes over. You know me on weeknights,
Right.
like, you know, I might drink a little bit,
Little
but I'm
bit,
still
yeah.
going to bed at a
Yeah,
decent
yeah.
time. Like
Most of the time.
10:30, 11
time.
o'clock, I'm crashed.
Right.
Bro, he hits me up at like, I don't even remember the exact time, but it was after 10 that night. He hits
Yeah.
me up.
He didn't
And
tell me no.
I was just to that point where I'm like, come on, man, pull up.
Yeah, we
Like,
can fucking
come see
a
me.
little
Yeah,
bit.
come see me. And that was the night JT was there too. Shout out JT.
Yeah, dude, I love JT.
my
JT
guy.
was there too.
We go back.
So he pulls up.
Donna K boys.
Yeah.
My headphones went.
They're out.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes. We're
There we
good.
go. We're good. We're
I
all
had to
good.
jiggle it.
All right.
Oh, it's yeah. It's,
Go ahead.
I had to
Sorry.
jiggle it.
well, when you don't jiggle.
Oh God.
That's that TikTok shit right there.
I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy.
I only know that because my girl's upset. Go ahead and tell your story.
But yeah, he comes over, hangs out with me and JT for a while. JT leaves at like fucking 2 a.m. Like I said, Wednesday night. JT leaves at like 2 a.m. He's like, bro, I gotta go get some sleep. And I don't know if I just didn't look at the clock or what, but I'm just like, all right, man, yeah, I understand.
See you later,
I'm
bud.
thinking it's like midnight or something.
We're
I'm
ranting.
Like, I'm good,
Ranting.
bro. Next thing I know, it's like an hour later. Me and Jared are still sitting in the backyard just
Right.
bullshitting, dude.
It goes like that.
I look at the clock on my phone. I'm like, dog, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not trying to kick you out, but I got to go to bed, bro. I got to work in the morning. Like, you got to leave, dude. I'm sorry.
I got work in
like,
the
if
morning.
I'm like, if you need a couch, I got you, but
Right.
I got to go to bed. Like, man.
Dude, no, but the funny thing was about it is we did the same thing the next weekend. He's like, bro, I'm sorry I kicked you out. I'm like, dog, I thought you were just passing out, dog. You ain't got to tell me it like it.
I was passing out, too. I was
But
like,
Chris
no,
thought he
time
was
to go to
like being
bed.
so
like-
offensive to her. I'm
it'd be
like,
like
no,
that.
dog.
Man.
But
I'm
when
just
you-
that guy. I
but
invite
when-
you over.
Right.
I'm not trying to tell you, hey, it's time to leave.
Yeah, you're
bud.
not trying to
Like,
cut off your hospitality. You're
Nah,
just trying
bro.
to be cordial about it. Like, hey, bro, I'm about to go to sleep. You gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, you gotta kick rocks, bro. Like,
I think it was more or less like, fuck, I just looked at my phone. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
No, you know what I mean?
Like,
3 in the
like,
morning?
dude. I gotta go right
Jesus
now.
Christ. I haven't stayed
That
up
was one
till
of
3 in a
the
long
that was one of
time.
those nights. It was like because my old lady, man, shout out her. She don't ever fuck with me. But if I stay up that late out in the garage
you
or in the
get-
backyard drinking,
Get your ass chewed out.
not even that. She'll just come back there like, what the fuck are you doing?
What's going on out
Yeah, and then I'll tell her like, oh well, sorry, like I was just
Vibing.
in my phone, like
Yeah.
listening to music or something, working on something, drinking.
Just
She's like,
having a
okay,
time.
well, it's really late. That night she did not come out, so I'm thinking, man, it's like midnight, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's 3.
Not even close. Not even close.
You're like, oh, shit.
Yup. Like I'm in trouble. But luckily for me, when my
Right.
old lady passes out, she passes out.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I came
Same.
into bed. She's like, what time is it?
Same.
Like 12:45.
Right.
That's not true,
I
but
don't remember.
that's not
Dude,
true.
I
bud.
just say I don't remember. I don't know. I didn't look at my phone. It died. I put it on the charger. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
can't. I was about to say I can't do that.
Dude.
My lady knows my phone charges right beside me for my alarm. I
Right.
sleep too heavy.
So check this out. Today I'm at work. All right. So my debit card, it had got like fraud on it from Cash App.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh,
so
fuck.
I got it back, but I had to get a new debit card like a week ago or something like that. Right. Well, on my phone carrier T-Mobile, I have it like direct, like where it just takes it out or whatever.
Yeah.
And I forgot to change the card.
Oh, shit.
So like it disconnected me today just for a couple hours, like enough for me to realize like, okay, when I go on lunch, I'll reconnect it. Okay.
Right.
My girl's tripping, dude, thinking that like
Oh, did you ghosted her and shit?
yeah, bro, like she had
God
she
damn.
texted me, bro, and like, we both have iPhones, so it texts me, it's not going through. So now she's like,
don't deliver.
put it on text, it's going green and it's still not sent. She's
Not
like,
delivered. Oh, no.
I'm not even realizing what's going on. I turn it back on at lunch, I call her, I'm like,
Bing, bing,
hey
bing,
babe,
bing,
what's
bing,
up?
bing,
And
bing,
she
bing,
and
bing,
she's
bing,
yeah,
bing.
yeah, she's no, because listen, yes, it usually be like that, but like
Oh,
she's a
no.
quiet type. So like, and I'm not even realizing what's going on,
Right.
That's how
So
they
so
all
I'm
start.
talking to her and she's like, hey babe, what's up? She's like, just hanging.
Oh no! No.
I'm like, what?
Were you-
What's going on?
Oh,
like,
she's
you know,
passive-
and
she's
she just like,
passive-aggressive.
I'm telling you, like 5 minutes, she's just not saying nothing. So I'm just playing along. And you know what? I'm like, if she's gonna be a smart ass, so am I. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to get off here and I'll go talk to her. Hangs up on me.
Damn.
I'm like, what? And then she texts, she's like, I'm pissed off that you let me on Do Not Disturb. I'm like, what? No. Like, I
Wait,
explained
wait.
the situation. But since she
phone
didn't know,
Yeah.
like, she's
We've both been
tripping.
in this exact same situation.
Right. Or
Might
I'm
not
just-
be the same
or I'm
circumstances.
outside.
That's what I'm saying. Might not be the
phone's in
same
the room,
circumstances,
you know?
but we've both been in this
Yeah.
exact situation, and probably together a couple times.
Yeah,
We're like,
if
what the?
What if
fuck
it
are
was an
y'all doing?
emergency? And I'm like, oh, well, then it would be an emergency. And
you
I
call
didn't answer the
911.
phone. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Well,
Anyways.
I've been working a lot of hours too. So last
Right.
night, like, she like usually calls me, like we talk at night. But I was like, yo, I just want to go to sleep. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, no, nothing's wrong. I just want to go to sleep. I'm tired. And then that happens too. So it's all the coincidences
Oh,
happening
of
at the
course.
same time.
Of course.
So like she's pissed, even though when I explain, I'm like, look, I'm not even tripping. Like if you
Right.
think this is shady because it looks like, but I'm like, this is not what it is.
Right.
You know. So
That's the bad Shady, by the way.
Yeah. That's the bad shady. We stay shady, but we don't
J.
shady like that.
No,
you know?
Nah.
We don't do that to people.
No.
It's fucked up.
No.
Yeah, like if I'm like working and my wife tries to call me a few times in a row and I'm like, I don't have my phone, like it's on the charger, I have my headphones in and I can answer it, but I'm like busy, like with shit in my hands. I'll call her back and she'll be like, what are you doing? I'm like, working. I'm working.
Yeah, but she
I got
probably
shit in my hands. And she's like, what if it's an emergency? I'm like, my bad. Sorry.
But she probably realizes like for instance, when I didn't talk to her the whole day, she's like, obviously something's up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it don't matter if I text her twice, but she knows. But like
Right.
if I don't text her at all or something like that, you know, she's like something's up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just a
That's
situation.
just how it goes.
Yeah, for sure. Like
Because people want to jump to like the worst conclusion over just like, oh, his phone might be dead.
yeah.
But
Or
it's
he
like,
might be busy.
yeah, or he's out fucking drinking with his buddies instead of talking to me, you know, shit like that or whatever. That's-
Said that motherfucker's at the strip club.
She said that some bitch keeps getting drunk with that damn Jared in the backyard, in the garage. He got to work.
Oh
it's
my
3 o'clock in the
God.
morning.
Oh God,
Damn.
that one might be factual.
He's
That might be
like, bro, I had to
close.
kick him out. He wasn't even like that with me. He probably went in home. He's like, babe, I kicked his ass out. Told him it's time to go.
I promise you, bro. Hey, I promise you, my old lady at that hour, if she was not coming out there to get me,
Fucking
she's
out, dog.
She's like, boom, gone.
Yeah. Dude, my wife will fall asleep while I'm like playing video games late at night. And I'll look back and be like,
Bro.
cool.
He ain't
What do
actually
what do you play?
I'm like, dude, I get an hour extra. You know?
lame shit.
what do you play?
I play like Apex. I
Ooh,
play,
Legends, okay.
Yeah. I
Xbox,
play a little,
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Oh, shit. Well, that's cross, ain't it?
Yes, it's cross.
Okay.
And
What
then here recently I've been playing NBA 2K22 because it was free. PGA Tour 2021 because it's free, and me and my buddy Josh play a lot.
We'll whoop
Shout
your
out-
ass in golf class
Shout out
soon.
to my boy Josh Schamberg.
Shout out Schamberg.
That's my guy.
Like that dude too.
He's a fucking cool ass dude.
I don't know
You
you,
need to
but I
have.
feel like I'd probably like
Nah,
him.
you need to have him.
Nah,
on the
you
pod
would
too.
definitely like him.
He is like me and Chris times 1,000. Like he talks so much, but he's such a good fucking dude. Like he's a great
Well, that's
guy.
what you need on a podcast.
Bro, he'd be a great person.
He's
to have
actually a
on.
huge part of that story we were talking about earlier about meeting Jessica. Like everything, like it was me and him. Anyways, but
POF
yeah,
on this shit.
yeah, we went down to Florida, and then when I got back, I met Jessica on POF. Whatever. Anyways, but
Plenty of fish.
yes, that's how.
No shit.
That's how I met my wife, bro.
I
Anyways,
met my girl on
Which
Bumble.
one
So.
is it? We
the
need
one,
to-
the second one. Got you.
That was
I
not
met my
it.
girl on Bumble, so I can't judge. But like,
Nice, bro. Nice. But yeah, and what's funny is like my little brother knew her little brother, and while I was sitting there scrolling, he was like, "Hey, I know her. That's my buddy Zach's. You know Zach Engel?
yeah.
Yeah, it's her brother, right?" My brother Hunter was like, "I know her brother," and I was like, "For real?" And I was like, "Hey, my brother knows your brother. What's up?" And like that's literally the first thing I sent her on POF.
What started
Wait, who's your
it
brother?
all?
Hunter Goss.
What?
Yeah,
Hunter Goss is your fucking
yeah,
brother?
that's my little bro.
Bullshit.
Swear to God,
Blood.
blood.
No way, bro.
100% blood.
I fuck with Hunter Goss.
I was born before my parents got married, and then when they got married, they had my brother and sister. Katie's my sister.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's a fucking nurse and shit now, which is amazing. She's the golden child, you know. But
I
you
feel
know,
that.
I mean,
So Lennon's
seriously.
your cousin?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't talked to him in a minute though. He used to live, and he lived right down the road.
I know
from
exactly
me.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, like I live. Okay, you go over that hill and go down and go up the hill. That's where I live. On Wilderness. Like if you go past his house, and where it winds off, you go left and down and up. My house is at the top.
Hunter's still skating?
I think so. He's got like rails and shit in the garage, and he's
Oh,
got. His,
yeah. I've seen
you
him
know,
like post all the time.
he's fucking dude. He's actually getting really good.
Yeah.
We don't really talk that much, but when we do, like, and I come over there, he like, I'll see his videos on TikTok and stuff, and like,
Are y'all full
talk-
brothers?
yeah, full blood.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, same parents. Like
So
I said,
are you from Greenbrier?
Well, kind of. I mean, I
Where'd you?
went to school in Conway and Valonia for like elementary, middle school, and then graduated Valonia. I went 10 through 12, so I graduated there. Lived with my parents then. stuff like that.
Right.
Went to college, stuff like that, or whatever. I'm not technically from Greenbrier, but I lived actually at the house I'm at now with my family, with my grandmother, brother, everybody. Like, it's her house. So we live there. And that's where I'm going to raise my kids, which is awesome.
Nice.
So it's like the nostalgic, like we're not leaving. You know what I'm saying?
It's like one of the coolest things.
That's crazy though. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you were Hunter. You and y'all's was brothers.
Yeah, dude.
I've always liked Hunter.
Dude, you need to come out to the house, bro, and check it out. It's super peaceful.
I thought we were having a Sunday fun day.
Yeah, it's super peaceful and fun, dude. It's good shit.
Chris is going to fuck off his plans, or is there not going to be too long? Is that what you said?
We'll see.
No, they ain't going to take too long.
They ain't going to take too long.
He's going to show up at like 8 o'clock at night.
Nah, my old lady had to work Sunday too, so I'm going to just...
So does mine, that's what I'm saying.
Mine's only got to work for a few hours, but
Nice.
I'm going to just go early, take care of the shit I got to take care of, and then we free, baby.
This is my off weekend.
We
so.
free, baby?
Dude, I get every other weekend off, so this is my off weekend.
Yeah, and usually we're like catching fish, shooting turtles,
Yep.
making trails, doing
That's the
shitties,
main. Yeah, the main thing we're
something.
doing is fucking trying to catch fish, shoot some fucking turtles, whip some shitties.
It's all good. He said, I got a 6-pack of Modelo today. I had a 6-pack last night. I came in. He's like, bro, I'm going to trade it. I come in here and I got some more Modelo. He's like, oh, well, I just put mine back in there. I'm like, Chris, we good, bro?
I told you, I only put it back in there so it'd stay cold. That's you.
You're such a sweetheart.
You got one more, Chris?
I wish I had 2 more, but I have 0 more. That's all right.
Is what it is.
We're here having fun.
Always.
Hey, bro, I was gonna talk to you for a second though about the podcast, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna do your thing. Like, podcasting is therapeutic, and you just gotta go off the dome. You just talk how you feel or whatnot.
Right.
Like, just being in Greenbrier, like sometimes even when I post, like, all right. So for instance, whenever I post like a link of like an episode I just did, like I'll post it and like 10 people like it.
Right.
That same post will have like anywhere from 200 to like 600 views.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they don't always have to engage in it, but like just always be yourself. Like you were telling me before you showed up, you're like, man, I ain't watched none of your podcasts, nothing like that. And I just want to dive into it. But the biggest advice I would give you if you're going to do the podcast, you're going to be consistent with it, just be authentic and just be yourself.
Yep.
And, you know, the whole 9 yards, man. Like, you probably didn't need to hear that, but I'm just telling you from a podcaster to another podcaster, you know?
I'll speak as a close friend, and you hit it on the nail. That motherfucker is about as authentic as it comes.
I can already
so
tell, man.
He don't need to hear it, but, I mean, I know for a fact
I'm co-signing him.
He's so authentic that he appreciates it. You know what I mean? Like,
I do. I really do.
Like,
and
it's not like he hears your advice and just throws it out the water.
No. And it's like, that's the best advice. Like, that's what I get from a lot of people, honestly. Like, I'm not trying to be conceited or cocky or nothing, but like,
I had to think that way.
A lot of people are like, dude, you're a real one in the industry. Like, when it comes to tinning, and I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, you're yourself all the time. You're not trying to portray a different person or like have an agenda for something. You're literally just being a kind-hearted person and like trying to help people. Like, I have this phrase that I use called "be who you needed," which means like, you know, growing up, I didn't really have much people that helped me. So like, even when it comes to tint or life, like it was like, I didn't have a lot of help, in my opinion. And so I want to be that person that I needed, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I even described this to my daughter the other day because she asked, because we have a thing that my mom made that says "be who you needed." She goes, "What does that mean?" I said, "Okay, I didn't really have a great growing up when it came to parents. So I want to be who I needed for you and your brother and everybody in this family because I didn't have that. I want to be who I needed at the time. Even in the industry, like, I didn't have a lot of help when it came to tinning. Like, it was always like,
you had no help starting out.
You have to do it this way and this way only, no help. You know, do it my way.
Right.
And then so now what I do is anybody that has a question or has a problem, I always try to help them. Because why wouldn't I? I don't want to see them fail. I'm not going to get a car tinted because they failed. You know, that famine,
right.
Like that famine mentality of like, there's only so many cars to tint. Dude, there's so many. There's so many.
There's probably about 5 to 10 people in this state buying
Right.
a new one every single day.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So why would you focus
It's
your
abundant.
energy on like
It's
not
abundant.
like not being helpful to other people in the industry so you can all
I
eat?
agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like all ships rise with the tide, right? So
Right.
why would you want to try to sink a ship that's rising with you? There's no reason.
Dude,
Why don't
no,
you scratch their back and they scratch your back?
Not even that though. Like
bro,
do it just because you want to do it to be nice. I don't want anything back. I can tell you something and you can't even tell me thank you, and I'm fine with it because I told you what I think that would help you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Feel that.
no, let me tell you something. Just hearing that, I can already tell, like, you have the positive, like, mindset to do podcasting. I'm not saying I'm not no legend or nothing like that, but I could sit here and say that, like, basically when I started this podcast, it really started out that I was out on the back porch just
Right.
drinking with my boys.
Yeah.
And this girl was just like, yo, put a camera in front of y'all talk.
Nice.
Right? So,
Shout out to that girl.
yeah, for sure. But we're sitting there talking and all that, and I had been drinking. You know what? I bought the equipment and did the thing, and actually, the two people that I was discussing with, like I said, we'd all been drinking, but I discussed it with them, and then they wound up not like showing up to do it with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's cool because.
Right.
Like he was saying, like he was camera shy at first.
Yeah.
And there's like some people you
Nothing
wouldn't
wrong with
even
that.
like realize.
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but there's like some people I never would have thought in a million. Like I'm like, bro, I could get this person on. He'd be hilarious. I get him
Right.
on. He's like,
Hey,
cannot be
Shut
himself.
the fuck
Hi,
down.
how's it
yeah.
going?
Yeah, well, not even that. Just like an image thing and all that. So
Yeah.
like to be able to do a podcast, to actually get on a camera, sit there and post it, and being in it, and Greenbrier is cool, but being in a town like this, there's like you're gonna get some looks, all that.
Controversy for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah, dude.
sure.
Why not?
But like, here's my thing. Whenever I like what you were talking about, when I like you were talking about the tent, you got to do this, do all that.
Right.
Whenever I was like telling my parents, and shout out them, great people, but like
Right.
when I was telling them that this is how I was gonna do that, they're like, don't be
Why would you
cussing, don't
do
be
that?
drinking on that. I'm
Yeah.
like, here's the thing. How could I do a podcast not be myself?
Yeah, that's
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
You have to be authentic. You can't bullshit for forever.
No.
You can't. It takes forever for you to bullshit.
You
Well,
can't cheat yourself to
right.
other people's views.
Yes, exactly. It's
Like,
always going to come out.
To please
Like,
other
you're-
people, you
No.
can never cheat yourself.
Never.
No way.
Never. Because then you'll always be fucking yourself over. You know what I'm
Half-assed.
saying? Half-ass fucking yourself over, not being
You will
authentic.
never be genuine.
You're being fake. Like,
You
the
will
whole
never
time.
be genuine.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's crazy because like I'll have like when I first started this, and even so now, like I'll have people I never would have thought in a million years would be like, yo, bro, you
I
look
love your
happy. I'm
podcast."
loving like
Yeah.
what you're doing. I'm not gonna come on there, and I'm not mad at them.
Right,
about that.
exactly.
There's no way.
It's because you didn't do it for anybody but yourself. And that's the best part about it. Like when you do shit for yourself, that's when everything starts to shine. And that's literally when, like the same example is like when he was telling me, leave the old shop I was at, whatever. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah,
when you
but
start doing
example-wise-
shit for your own happiness, dude, shit starts working out perfectly. Even though it might not be the easiest thing to do, at least it's worth it. You know what I mean?
And can't nobody take it from you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That is another story, but we should have
another
brought
story.
that one up.
That'll be next time.
Yeah,
But-
that will be next time.
But yeah, man, just like when I started, and dude, I love doing like, I don't make $1 off this.
Right.
Maybe one day that would be great, but like, I don't make
could.
$1. I literally do this to just because I love it.
Right.
You know,
I was
even
about
like
to
when I
say
was
you
talking
have a
about
good
Colt.
time, huh?
Right.
Yeah, even when I was talking about Colt, he like Colt didn't have to come on here. He did
Right.
because he messes with other people. And just like I see your stuff or I see people, anybody that just wants to sit down, have a conversation, and it's like not even just like worrying about an image. Like I would have like a preacher come on, be diverse. We could have all this,
Right.
and like even when I had Colt on too as well, like we got off camera. He's like, man, like you didn't even have to be all serious. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna respect anybody
of
that
course.
comes on here with a business. I don't want nobody
Right.
to ever feel like they can't come on.
Right, of course.
But there's like levels to it. Like
Right, of
sometimes
course.
I'm gonna do my thing, sometimes, but it's
It's
a
all
respect thing.
yeah, it's all
you know?
understanding though. It's all
Yeah.
understanding.
And it comes with everything, man. But like one thing I really do respect about you is how you promote and all that. Because I had a guy on here, and it's my biggest view. Like he literally, his name was Luke. He came on here. He's like trying to be a comedian, And I'm like, dude, one of my biggest things is like not worrying about what people think, but it's like when I post like my podcasts, like for instance, there was 1 week I did like 7 podcasts.
Right.
All I posted on Facebook, podcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm annoying the fuck out of people. He's like,
who cares?
Bro, if you're in entertainment,
Who cares?
you gotta annoy people.
Exactly.
And that being said, he's the biggest viewer I have.
It's the same shit with this. I put this Stay Shady on almost every single fucking post that I make, right? And the reason that I do it is because I want to be so annoying that people will not forget it. They're like, I know exactly where you need to go for your windows. This dude that fucking always posts Stay Shady, he's out in Greenbrier in the middle of fucking nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
He won't fucking quit.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
always
dog,
is persistent. Like that's my thing. Like
my daughter does not have none of that, and she will never forget Stay Shady.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you promoted that much.
I'm gonna wind up getting a tattoo of it. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna.
We got to get the other one first. If
we
hit those views,
we're gonna get them.
We should do both.
We should do both. Both ass cheeks, right, love?
I ain't putting Stay Shady on my ass cheek. That's
come on.
You won't. You won't.
On your ass cheek. How shady
Put it right
you gonna
here,
get?
bro. Put it right here.
How shady
Damn,
you
that
gonna
is kinda
get next to your
controversial,
ass
isn't it?
cheek? You weird motherfucker. How shady you gonna get to your ass cheek? No, I'm not
too
putting
many
Stay
letters.
Shady near my ass cheek. Nope.
Do it like this.
No,
But
I'm not doing that either. But I'll put the whole smiley
Dude,
face
I really
somewhere.
appreciate it though, for real. Like, I've always, like, before this year, it's always been like I doubted myself, right? And you can ask him, like, I've always doubted myself, but like this past year, I've put myself first and been like, I don't give a fuck what anybody else says. I'm gonna do what the fuck I think I need to do.
It took
And if
about 2 years.
But if
though.
anybody has anything to say about it, I will still say some shit about it. But I really don't give a shit. I can say something and not give a fuck what your opinion is. I could just sit there and troll you because you like talk shit about what I say or what I do, how I don't own a business or whatever you want to say. But at the end of the day, it's still me. You know what I'm saying? It's still what I want to do. And that's what it's really about. Like,
It makes
keep
you happy.
doing your-
I was
that's
about to
what
say
the
your
whole
passion, not
that's what
even
the
what you
whole-
want to do. Your
That's what the whole
passion.
Stay Shady shit is. Like, I'm gonna stay me. I'm gonna stay shady
Right.
forever. Fuck you.
You won't. You know,
I don't give a fuck whatever you say. Like, I'm gonna still stay shady.
bro. What can these people do for you though?
Who?
Like I'm saying the people that's hating, like that's
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying like that's like I've always kind of been like I don't give a fuck, but I just kind of made it public now that I did my like podcast.
Right.
But like that's what I was getting at too. Whenever I like post something and like 10 people like it, but then they'll go and I'll see 600 views on here, like they're watching.
Yeah.
They know what I'm doing. It's
It don't
just
matter
an
if they
image
like
thing.
it or not.
But who cares?
They're
dude?
looking
Who
at it.
cares?
That's the big thing. Who cares?
Because listen,
Who cares?
if I have 100, 200, 600, 1,000, fucking 3 people to watch my shit,
Right.
those are the people that hold me down. That's like, you know
Right.
what? I actually care what this person has to say.
Exactly.
And that means the most to me.
because I have like I do, Chris does, I'm sure you do, like a good like maybe 20, 30 people that you know consistently will react with your things and your
Absolutely.
posts and all your things that you're going through. But then like once it's like a little bigger and then more people start doing it and then they start saying, and then you realize it's people that doubted you. It's like, oh, so you're here now. That's funny.
Yeah.
You know, like, why are you here now? What happened? Like, why did it take so fucking long? Like, what were you doing? You know? Like, were you just hating the whole time? Like, it's just one of those things. But
Yeah. No, I feel you. 'Cause I've gotten a lot of that. I look at it more now. It's like, man, as long as I'm happy, I get to sit here. I have my own platform. Because listen, we're sitting here, we're drinking, we're having a good time. We're talking
Right.
like amongst men, talking about growth, talking about just
Bullshit.
everyday bullshit, bro.
yeah, bullshit.
Nobody in this town or any town or nowhere never can take away anything that I do, post, delete, nothing, bro.
Right, right.
And for me, I'm going to sit here with a smile on my face.
Yes, sir.
Always.
That's
Got
just
to.
how I look at it.
I feel that. And that's my thing. Like,
About to say, what else are you gonna do?
yeah, what are you going to do besides that? Just do what everybody else says?
You're gonna fucking sit around and mope about what
Yeah.
they think?
Follow trends and be like, I'm going to do what everybody else is doing because it might make me cool. Like, fuck that shit.
I don't
Be
know.
yourself.
A thing about it too, I look at it as cool. And like I said, I don't try to be conceited. Kind of like you were talking, I don't try to be conceited about it neither. But
Right.
who else is doing it. And that was a big thing when I started this. I'm like, bro, nobody else was podcasting.
Right.
When I started, like, I'm the soldier boy to this shit.
Right.
I started this. I was the first one that Drake.
said Drake?
You know what I'm saying? Drake. But I'm just saying, bro, I was the first one, dude.
God.
And just like to see, like, and I'm not saying like I inspired you to do that, but just seeing that like you're doing the podcast. Like the guy Luke I was talking about, he started the podcast just to see it doing like what they're doing, bro. I like to see people express themselves in their own type of way,
and
bro.
grow
and that
and
is
expand,
dope, dude.
And, grow
You
and
don't have
expand
to-
and fucking challenge yourself and do things you don't want to. Like, this is actually out of my comfort zone. Like, I've never like met you, hung out with you personally. I saw you at the beer gas station or whatever.
Said, yo,
one time
you
I was
won't.
like, oh shit, my bad. I fucking don't look at profile pictures or whatever. But you know, like, as long as you're doing you, fuck what everybody else says, bro. Like, what does it
Absolutely.
matter?
Absolutely, man. And
Like,
then you
why
were
would
talking
it
about your
matter?
20, 30 people that hold you down, bro. They're going to
Right.
be there.
But
they're going to
they're
be there.
also-
You fuck up. They're going to be there when you're not.
But
you
then
know?
at the end of the day, like, you probably support those people as well, or you actually thank them, or you tell them that you appreciate it. Things like that. Like, positive words of affirmation for people is a huge thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, me telling you thank you so much for having me on probably makes you feel good because you're like, holy shit, I'm so glad he fucking wanted
Me
to come
saying
on.
I'm honored
Right.
you came
It's
on.
the same
you know?
shit. Like, the same
Respect.
shit. Right. Or, like, whenever I tint a vehicle and they're like, oh my God, it looks so good. I'm like, fuck yeah. Because I'm over here doubting it. I'm like,
Pat on the back.
maybe it doesn't look as good. You know, like, I didn't think it looked as good as I wanted it to or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, whatever other people think most of the time shouldn't even matter.
Yeah.
Like, if you think that it's going great, then it's going great. Even if it's kind of shitty. You know what I mean?
Good philosophy I heard as a young kid, and it was from my dad, even though he's a piece of shit and rest his soul. But
Right.
if people don't like you or like what you're doing, tell them to look the other way.
Right. Perfect.
Don't listen to their input. Tell them to look away.
It's perfect.
You know, I kind of think in a way sometimes when people like not just entertainment, but just in a spotlight, like, you know, Stay Shady, my boys Shady J, me doing my podcast, or just in general, all this. I think at a certain time in their point in their life, they probably had people like coming at them in a wrong way.
Right.
And now they're like, you know what?
Right.
Chip off my shoulder. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yep.
So, no, it's cool. Like,
It's true.
you just got to do your thing, man.
Have to.
But you know what? Some people, they just have to go through the motions and all that and figure it out, you know?
Right.
That's all it comes down to. And, you know, that's the people I do it for. The people that, like, sit down. The people, I'll post this tonight. They'll get up in the morning. They're going through traffic, going to work.
Right.
The people that tune in and listen to what I have to say.
Yeah.
This dumbass dude from
Right.
Greenbrier, Arkansas, what he has to say.
Three of them.
Three of them. The fact that y'all sit here and listen, like, it don't matter if it, like I said, 5 to
You can hate
1,000.
it. You can hate it all you want. You listen.
Those are my people. But they're listening.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I
They're
appreciate
showing
them.
love. Yeah.
That's the best part. Like, the best part about it is when you, like, I don't know. There's two best parts. The best part is that you be yourself, and then also people that show you love. So, like, when you're being yourself, it's like a double whammy. Like, you have a really good time doing something like this, but then you also have affirmation from other people. So you're, like, already elevated, and then it boosts it. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it from here, like, you had a great time, to up here because everybody else had a great time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And even if everybody doesn't have a good time, you're still right here. Like, it doesn't take you down. It makes you go up, if anything. It'll never make you go down if people have shit to say. 'Cause you don't need to pay attention to that bullshit.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
That's true.
Any
That's very true.
publicity is good publicity.
Yes,
Right.
sir. That's my co-host tonight. Give him a round of applause. No, dude. I love everything about podcasting, bro. It's great.
fun.
Like I said, dude, I'm always
has been a
happy for
great
anybody that
experience.
comes on, bro. Like this, honestly, I say this like almost every time I post, but like this is one of my favorite podcasts. Just
Yeah.
because sometimes you can sit there, you can sit here and bullshit, like we were talking about anyway, from like podcast intent and all that. But like when you get down, you could actually talk with another man
Right.
about like just real shit, bro. It's like it's therapeutic.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest things is, like, how Patty, what is his fucking last name?
Pimblett?
Patty Pimblett.
Yeah, but
Patty the Batty?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how
He's like,
how
men
he
can
said the
speak.
whole like men need to speak, and
I
that's a
agree.
huge fucking thing, right?
I agree.
Because what do you say whenever a person asks you, "Hey man, how are you doing?" I'm fine. It's really not.
I'm good.
You're usually not fine or
I'm
good.
straight.
You usually
No,
got
yeah,
a whole
absolutely.
bunch of shit on your mind, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want to bring it up because there's that stigma of nobody gives a shit what men think, which is not true. Like a lot of other men give a fuck about what other men
Alpha
feel.
shit.
No,
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
think
saying
about
that's
alpha.
the sense that they're thinking on.
Right, but that's like the whole
But
like I
it's-
don't want to feel
I
weak
agree.
shit, right? It's not being weak. It's being self-aware and knowing that nothing is perfect, right? Like nothing
I'm
is
saying that's a
okay.
mindset.
Oh,
But yeah,
of
you're
course.
correct.
Right. But
You like Moneybag Yo?
kind of.
All right,
I listen to
he
him
had
a
this
little
quote
bit.
one time. He said, he was like, if somebody asked me what I feel or think, I'm gonna tell them I'm all right. Because what are they gonna do if I say I'm not? I felt that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true, but it just depends on who you're around though, too. Like if he tells me he's not okay, I'm gonna fucking be like, call me now. I need to talk to you. Or
Hold
if
on
like
now.
any of the other friends call me, I'm like, yo, get on the phone with me right now.
Right,
Let's
right,
talk.
I got to bring up one thing. We brought up Patty the Batty. Have y'all heard the joke about what the 12-year-old told his dad?
No.
Oh my!
Here we go.
Lord. All right, so I heard this from like on a podcast, but from Patty herself. A 12-year-old saw his dad, Patty's dad, walk out of his house.
I saw that.
Was like, "Are you Patty the Batty's dad?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "The fuck are you doing living in that shithole?" And they asked
I'm
Patty,
not
they're
rich.
like, "What'd your dad do?" Like, and said he just laughed his ass off.
Right.
Just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Oh,
Well, hey, listen, man. I appreciate y'all coming on.
Dude,
It's been a great experience,
so
bro.
much
I
fucking fun,
appreciate you
dude.
coming on.
Yes,
We're
sir.
gonna
So
stay
much
Shady
fun.
in this motherfucker, man. You hear me? Yo, go check it out.
Shirts dropping soon.
Shirts
see
dropping
it.
soon.
You see it on Shopify. Stay
Get at
Shady.
him.
StayShady.shop. Here soon.
So, episode 18, you want to push that stop button?
Yes,
Got the
sir.
calls. Thank y'all for tuning in.